Warning. The following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Powered by Riverside.
Folks, I really don't know how I'm going to handle this for Chris and Scott today. This is probably going to be one of the darkest podcasts with Meet Us in the Man Cave. I'm a special guest that's filling in for both of Scott and Chris. And I'm just going to let you know right now, it's probably not going to be a very long podcast, mainly due to the fact of, I'm just going to get right into it. Yesterday, around 8:30 p.m., got my notes here so I don't lose track. Yes, around 8:30 p.m., sadly, we lost an amazing host, one of the co-founders here on Meet Us in the Man Cave. Yeah, that's right. Sadly, Scott had passed away due to according to this right here, a soap accident.
Real American heroes.
There's not a lot of details other than what information I have right here. Yes, Scott accidentally, he lost his life due to a soap accident, and unfortunately, Chris is not able to attend today's podcast as well. Not necessarily due to the tragic events. I believe he's out of town with his wife and kids right now, but I'm sure he's well aware of what's going on. In fact, you just finished or listening to your favorite podcast, Meet Us in the Man Cave, and you've asked yourself that question once again. Do I enjoy a new challenge? Well, thanks to our good friends at you could start speaking a new language in 3 weeks. So come on, what's stopping you?
Question. Can
Chris?
I do it with my butt cheeks?
Imagine you're over in France and you have a very important business meeting and you bump into your cousin Stacy and you want to impress her with just one simple word. Bonjour. In 2 weeks, you're having a very important spaghetti party and all your Italian friends are going to be over. They're impressed with your spaghetti, but could you imagine how more impressed they will be by just simply shouting out, CIO? Your whole life, you've put it off, and it's finally come to the point where you're over in Germany and you're meeting your grandparents. Do you want to impress them by the fact that you could just simply go up to them and say, hello? Last but certainly not least, you are stuck in a country where they only speak Spanish and you're looking for a speedway. Hey, there's a complete stranger. Maybe I'll ask them. Ho, LA? Thanks to Meet Us in the Man Cave and our good friends at Baby Bella, they're going to help you speak a language in just 3 weeks. Are you still looking for that challenge? What's stopping you?
Only available at Bubba.
I'm not going to get into all the details there. It's still a private matter, for Scott's family to have any family. Well, I'm sure Chris and his wife, they want to sit down and, possibly grieve over the situation, figure out, what's to what's to happen with the future of Meet Us in the Man Cave. Although, according to what Chris, he wrote me some notes here. But yeah, according to Chris, he'll be back as soon as possible. Everything's going to just simply, roll with the punches. Everything will continue with Meet Us in the Man Cave, where it's typically horror, cars, music, and
Hey, so today is Mother's Day, and I wanted to make a video.
random shit, and he's really looking forward to sitting down and getting to know his new co-host. I'm sure, unless Chris is on his, he's going to have a new co-host, and this is just if you guys don't mind me saying something right now. Of course, I've got to get this off my chest.
Meet Us in the Man Cave apparel available now. Get your very own Meet Us in the Man Cave house, boat, car, child, guitar, batteries, dishes, household apparel, kitchen apparel, hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, shower curtains, phone cases. Oh, the list could go on and on and on. Isn't that right, Chris?
Question. Can I do it with my butt cheeks?
Meet Us in the Man Cave apparel available right now at redbubble.com. Remember, only a few of those items are available, including hats.
Oh, by the way, the time is 9:20 p.m. Eastern time, and the temperature is looking at 72 degrees. As I was saying, this is part of life. It sucks. I think that's what I was saying, or what I was trying to get. Yeah, this is part of life. It sucks, especially when you lose a friend or an associate with a soap. No, I'm sorry. I need glasses. It was a soup accident.
Medium turkey chili. Medium crab bisque. I didn't get any bread. Just forget it. Let it go. Excuse me. I think you forgot my bread.
Bread, $2 extra.
$2, but everyone in front of me got free bread.
You want bread?
Yes, please.
$3! What? No soup for you.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, he didn't clean himself to death. I would, well, again, I probably, but yeah, I'm sorry. That is completely my bad. It was a soap accident. Yeah, according to, I don't know if it's too graphic or not, but yeah, according to the autopsy reports, it's pretty quick, but according to the autopsy reports, Scott had severely burnt his tongue while sipping on some chicken noodle and hash brown soup. And apparently he was just too impatient and burnt his tongue. And therefore he tragically passed away from, folks, that right there, if anything, as we sit back and mourn the loss of Scott, in fact, before I go any further, I think we should have a moment of silence for Scott and Chris. Well, Chris is fine. He's enjoying his time away. A moment of silence would do probably best right here. I could do something.
Go ahead, anyway.
Hello? Let me out! Where the fuck am I? Hello? Hello? Let me out, the fucking dog in here! Where the fuck am I? Is that priest I can hear? That fuck! Let me out! Hello? Hello? Stop the mask! Stop, I can hear you! Hello? Hello? Please! Hello? Who's there? Hello? Please share me, I'm in the box. No, I'm fucking front of you, I'm dead. You gotta hear that. That's me. Hello again. Hello.
But folks, if you are ever going to attempt to enjoy any soup, whether it's in a cup, bowl, remember today's podcast and remember Scott, and be careful with your soup, because you could burn your tongue. And well, I don't need to say much more, but yeah, I'm a little shooken up myself right now. In fact, it was just last week I had some soup, and I'm thinking, hey, that could have happened to me. But you know what? Learn from other people's mistakes. And I know next time when I have a bowl of chicken noodle soup or chicken noodle and hash browns, I'll be thinking of Scott, and I'll be thinking of Meet Us in the Man Cave, or I know I'll be listening in the future, because I'm sure Chris will be able to move on just fine with his new co-host. I've got some other notes here. Make sure that you end things on a positive. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess that's probably a good thing. Is Meet Us in the Man Cave. It's basically about two buddies getting together, occasionally having a guest on here, and we talk about things that we enjoy in our lives. And let's face it, losing someone's not fun. It could be horrifying. So I guess that takes care of the horror. He wasn't in a car. I mean, that I do know Scott is pretty smart about he was. Yeah, you don't eat soup in a car unless it's sitting still, then I guess it doesn't matter. But you're thinking of others if you're going to enjoy your soup. Well, in this case, Scott didn't. But you're thinking of others if you calmly wait for your soup to cool down a little bit and you're not driving. So I guess that would be the important part of the car portion of this podcast. And music, well, I know Scott and Chris are huge fans of music. I know Scott was really excited about, turning a new page in his life, was sitting down and taking more lessons of when it comes to playing guitar. Sadly, it looks like that won't continue. Damn. Man, that really brings me down. He was just getting into it too, learning more chords and learning Wild Thing. Jesse's Girl, and a song by Green Day, some power chords and all that, of course. I mean, Scott will never be able to learn them without looking at cheat sheets. And so, folks, once again, a moment of silence for Chris and Scott. Well, Chris is probably okay. I'm sorry. I'm not comfortable talking about, soup accidents and. And I guess this will close it off with some, random shit of Chris and Scott's. Well, Chris and soon to be fill in the blank. Chris also asked me to, if anyone out there is listening to this podcast in the near future, Meet Us in the Man Cave, especially in season 3. What else did he say here?
Chris and I would like to thank you for watching or listening to Meet Us in the Man Cave. Since you enjoyed watching us, make sure that you tell all your friends and family to subscribe to Meet Us in the Man Cave here on YouTube.
Make sure you click on that notification bell. That way you're notified on our next video podcast or live stream video. Better yet, if you appreciate freedom of speech and oppose censorship for content creators, make sure you follow Meet Us in the Man Cave on Rumble. Are you on Discord? Well, Meet Us in the Man Cave's there. Come and hang out with us. You can find and follow Meet Us in the Man Cave on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. And as always, you can listen and download Meet Us in the Man Cave on your favorite podcasting app. Available to stream or download so you can listen all you want, whenever you want. For more information, go to meetusinthemancave.podbean.com.